and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, then thanks for logging on and clicking to watch one of my videos. So this video is a collective of some of my shoes that I have bought over the last couple of years and some of my favourite designer brands. My name's Amina. I do videos on makeup, fashion, lifestyle, sometimes hair. So without further ado, let's get into this video and stay tuned. So firstly, I'll start with my Chanel, which is in this package. The box is a bit battered, as you can see. I've had it for about 3 or 4 years. These are just like a classic packaged box for shoes that Chanel do, and in here are some Espadrilles. So they are the Espadrille black, and they've got the cow skin leather or something on the upper of the shoe, and the woven along the heel of the shoe and then just underneath. So I've worn these a few times in summer, like this summer, last summer and prior, and I find them very comfortable. Over time the leather softens. When I first got them, the leather was a bit hard and tougher, so after some time it loosened up, which I liked and found it more comfortable after a few times I've like worn them. I don't wear them like daily or anything, hence why I've had them for some years and they've still got a bit, you know, well, I would say more than a bit, but they're not that worn, as in they don't have any creases really at the front. So yeah, these are a good buy. They currently have them in new colours, which I hope to maybe purchase, like a lighter colour. Black's versatile, you can wear like any other colour outfit or dress or something, so that is ideal. I might opt to get a lighter colour, like a white or pastel or blue. I saw the blue ones, which are really cute. And now moving on to another classic brand that I like, which is Prada, and these are a Prada shoe. I really like the packaging. The box is quite sturdy, so it's good for storage, and these I've had longer than my Chanel Espadrilles. These I probably had for about 6 or 7 years. They are just a pair that I initially bought for work when I used to work in the city in a jeweller's on Regent Street, because they were comfortable and they've got the rubber sole with not too much of a high sole, sorry. The sole's probably like 1.5 millimeter, so that's like quite short for a heel to wear like as an everyday runner. They're a bit dusty at the minute, and I like how they've got the small, just dainty logo of the Prada in a silver hardware. I don't know, the light might be a bit bright, but it's just there, and they're the paint-on black with leather inline and just the black type laces, so they're just practical and not too chunky. I find that my feet are narrow, so I ideally go for like more dainty, like streamlined petite shoes. I find them more comfortable, and these are nice to pair with like jeans or just a dress or something along the classic line, because they're black but they're, you know, petite. They'll go with something more like straight line trousers or something like that. So they're those. And moving on to the right side, where I have more shoes, not so much trainers, but I'll go on to that later. So these are just a Gucci classic, and the box is quite sturdy. It's got the magnetic clasp opening, and it came with the dust bag. What I've worn these, I think I haven't actually worn these. I've got another pair which have the monogram front. I'll show you those. They're the other pair. However, these are just the black leather. They're new. I can actually smell the leather. So ideally I bought these for when I start a new job, hopefully, you know, with lockdown season a bit, and I've been applying for interior architectural jobs, so hopefully something will come along. And these were ideally for work, but then lockdown happened, so I've not worn them. So I like the it's like a dragonfly type stitched patchwork that goes on the leather, the red with the stitching and the tan cream wings. I feel like that's just a subtle colour to wear, like an everyday basic staple. It's got the gold hardware buckle, loafer slides, which are classic, and can't really go wrong with these on an everyday today wear type shoe. So these are in a size 6, ideally a size 5 to 5.5 in trainers, varying on the brand or style. However, because these are shoes and they're quite narrow fitting, and see my throat, the weather's been like up and down. We had a heat wave and then it got rainy, and today's very, very windy, and my temperature's just been up and down, although I don't have a fever, so I'm hoping everything's fine in that. Back to the shoes. Sizing is a 6, and to give more room because they're just slides, so they're quite a nice piece. And moving on to something similar, I think, yeah, so these are again the Gucci shoe, and they came with the dust bag also, and the drawstring, and these are also leather. However, they are the monogram logo initial shoe with a flower, and you know, more of an exotic floral type tropical print with the red piping, and the inline has a more colourful design than the other black shoe in the Gucci slide. So these were nice because I liked the feature of, I think it's a hummingbird, so it's got a hummingbird and a butterfly on there, so it's contrasting. However, they complement each other because they're both the typical bird, and then the pop of colour with the flower. So that is ideal for summer. I wore these this summer just like a couple times, and you know, with lockdown and everything, didn't get to go out much, so I've not really worn a few of the items I have. Hopefully there'll be more places and events and things to do in the future to like wear some of these. So yes, and I really like the colour for those on that shoe. Now, moving on to trainers. I'm a bit of a sporty person, so I like to have in my collection some staple pieces that are designer, because working hard and everything, sometimes it's nice to have pieces that are, you know, good quality and are going to be, you know, able to be worn throughout a collective period of time. Then we have the Alexander McQueen. These I haven't worn out because I just felt like they're such a statement piece, and I don't necessarily want to just wear them to be stunting and, you know, just along to the high road, or some people might, but I just feel like it's a bit unnecessary. I have other shoes that are comfortable and that I can wear to the high road or to go shopping or something. If I was maybe going to an event, but it was more like a networking event or something that, you know, you want to dress up, and I'd want to dress up and not necessarily wear heels, it'd be something like this that I'd wear. So I like the gold feature at the back complementing, so it's like more of a champagne rose, not a rose gold, more of a champagne pop of a colour in the gold. And the chunky platform, they are quite comfortable. However, I will say with my shape of foot, this is a bit like tight, like there, where my foot would go on the bridge of my foot. Although I'll probably need to wear into them because I tried them on in the store. And then these I purchased from Selfridges, I believe. They're Selfridges or Harrods in London, and they're really comfortable, to say the least. I've worn them around in the house, like maybe to just like break into them a bit. What I like about these is the packaging is like really jazzy with the sugar paper, and it's got the tiger print or feathers or something like that. And you get the dust bag also like here to complement in the grey, and it also comes with an extra pair of lace and the booklet with that. So I'm excited to get more wear out of these and style them in some ways that are fun and, you know, stylish. So that is that. Getting overwhelmed with all these packages around me. These, moving on to another pair of trainers, are the, okay, this is a big package, so it's like almost the size of me sitting. This Balenciaga Triple S. So these, like, whoever has them may know they are chunky in like different colour ranges. I find they look and fit differently. However, I got these from Selfridges in London, and I got them from the Balenciaga concession on the ground floor, and they are really chunky. Although they are a size 4, I find them still quite big. So I don't know if like going into the range of junior would have been practical for me. These may be either the women's or something, because I find them quite chunky. However, I'll style them up differently, maybe with some flares, straight cut jeans or something like that. I feel that would be nice. That arch I'm just not too keen on, although ideally I like the size. I practically want them to just be like some of them, how they fit with the back of the foot, less slanted. These are sturdy though, and what I liked about this style was the clear grip. So it's got a clear type iced grip combined with like an opaque feature and the translucent, so it's like the different layers of the grip. That's what I actually liked in the design, and these are a staple that a lot of girls and guys like to wear currently. They're like so trendy, and I'm like 50-50 in the way of I'm not too sure how to style them myself, although I'm gonna play around with them a bit and figure out some looks that I can actually get wear of them, because initially when I bought them I had like envisioned them to be not so chunky, and then when I got them I was like, okay, they're a bit chunky, for my legs are quite slim and I have really like slim ankles, which with chunky trainers like this I don't know if it's that ideal. Also this came with a dust bag I've not yet used, but it's a very massive dust bag with Balenciaga name brand, and it's just on the front. Mud on that. And laces, spare extra laces that would come in handy for the trainers. Moving on, and a small disclaimer, so I have other trainers that some I've donated, some I've given to younger siblings, because sometimes, like for instance when I bought Jordans, the sizing has varied. That's why I like going in store to try them on, because sometimes when you buy online, like some of these outlets or concessions or like thrifting retailers, the sizing it can differ. So that being said, it's good to get your deals and things like that. However, for me to get a sizing right, I do like to actually try them on before buying them. And I have 3 more left to go through. These Balenciaga, they are the, I believe, Scarpa Goma Balenciagas, and they're like the run-around ones that a lot of people who like Balenciaga, they buy these. I like them in the black also, that I may purchase, not getting tongue twisted, that I may purchase, because these are like a glittery one. They're like the white glitter, and they were like a feature that I thought would be different for summer. I did actually overwear these in a way, because as you can see, my ankle is like made a mark there, so these might have to be dry cleaned or something. And then there's a few scuffs, which, you know, when you wear trainers, that would happen. These are really comfortable and I really like these because of the comfort. It also came with the wrapping paper and the dust bag that I've not actually worn or used even yet. However, when I get them cleaned, possibly I'll use the bag just for storage or something like that. And moving on to the other Balenciaga trainers that I have. So I like running. I used to go gym since like I used to do dance at school and things like that. I still work out. I jog in like my local parks or just like in my neighbourhood. Sometimes I work out at home and things like that. Check out one of my workout videos. They are, well, that video is on one of my video reels. So these are the Balenciaga sneaker Tez Escomas, and they are very, very bouncy. These are like bouncy trainers, you know, like when you're walking and you're bouncing, like they're lightweight and springy, which are really, really cool. They're comfortable, and what I liked about them is just, I tend to go for like these neutral colours with like pops of a colour. That's like my go-to thing, I believe. And these also, I tried to, you know, wear them but not get them too dusty and battered. There's like a scuff there. I even went hiking, not hiking, but like on a long walk during the beginning of lockdown, and I walked along like the River Thames there's a walkway where you can just walk near like the bridge and things like that. So some of the trail was a bit muddy because it was near the river and some of it was dry, and I wore these, but then the front got quite muddy. However, when I clean them by myself, like I just put them in like the washing machine on a cool wash. Sometimes they may work for some trainers. These, they didn't damage at all for like a quick wash on cool, and then I just like scrubbed with a little brush where the mud was and they came out, which is really cool. These are like one of my faves because of the design. It's just got like the different textures in this colour, so you get like the layers and like the spatter of black onto the white, which is like ink being spattered. That's what it reminds me of. So they're cool. Then they've got the cobalt blue along the rim of the ankle foot opening, and they're just a leather and material and rubber combo. So they're like really comfortable. It's just got the black grip, and because I like that so much, I did. So my recording interrupted slightly, so there was a bit of a chop. And now, lastly but not least, there's the other sneakers, Balenciaga trainers, which are similar to the other ones, the previous ones in the black, grey and blue. So these are another combo which are a bit similar because it's got the grey. It's a different hue of a grey because underneath the grey mesh isn't grey, it's black, and the back has the silver with the burgundy sort of deep fuchsia pink rimmed ankle opening. And these also are comfortable. It's got the white grip. The sole platform isn't very high. Like I mentioned, they are quite comfortable and springy, and these are like a pair that I tend to wear with like an outfit like this because it was just complementing my outfit. And sometimes you could wear with like leggings or even a black summer like dress, something, or cycling shorts ideally, although you could wear it with different sport attire, and they're really comfortable trainers. So that concludes my collective designer faves of trainers and shoes that I've purchased throughout the last couple of years. And having worked since like a young age, at 15, one of my first jobs was in a salon where I styled hair as like a junior, and then moved up to do other styling, and over time I worked in retail and things like that. So that is why I was able to purchase some of these shoes, and hopefully that would inspire you to figure or find your style and taste and explore different ranges of shoes. Some are comfortable and good for your shoe, not your shoe, your foot size. So depending if you're going on a long walk or going to work or school or something, college, have you thought about like the style of shoe that is practical? And thanks for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and if you found this, you know, entertaining, comment any ideas of what you might like me to film next, or just hi, anything like that. Before leaving, thanks for watching and stay tuned. I'm gonna stop rambling. See you, have a good day.